The State Fire Marshal's office is investigating how this Warwick building right here was caught on fire yesterday.
The law office belongs to Rhode Island Speaker Joseph Shekarchi, and the speaker talking to reporters about the fire late this afternoon. 12 News reporter Brandon Truitt is live in Providence with the speaker's reaction tonight. Brandon?
Well, Shannon, we caught up with the speaker as he was heading into the vets here to head up the House session. His work in public life certainly continues. The big question tonight is, how did this fire start? The speaker is chalking up any talk of arson as political chatter. He says he's just thankful this wasn't worse. By Wednesday afternoon, restoration crews were busy fencing off the scene. 12 News cameras catching what is left of this office building in Warwick.
This time the building doesn't appear to be a total loss. There is significant damage. We've had roof collapse. The building is, the fire is contained right now.
That was the Warwick Fire Chief Tuesday night, saying they were called out for the fire just before 10. No one was inside the building. Thick smoke filled the area. The fire department saying they were trying to keep it from spreading to nearby buildings. By daybreak, the extent of the damage was clearer. The law office hollowed out. Walls are fully collapsed. From above, you can see the roof has fallen in. It's really just a shell of what it used to be. The building deemed a total loss.
I have no idea. I have no reason to believe it was, but I'm not going to speculate.
House Speaker Joseph Shekarchi, when asked if he thought arson was to blame, the speaker saying he has been in that office for more than 30 years, losing decades of memorabilia, degrees, and personal items.
I just thought immediately of my clients, that I have open files and ongoing matters. How am I going to continue to represent them? And then I thought of the other people in the building.
The speaker says his family owned half of the units in the building. The other half were owned by other small businesses. We know one Warwick firefighter had minor injuries and was taken to the hospital. The state fire marshal is investigating. Live in Providence, Brandon Truitt, 12 News.
Tonight, House Speaker Joe Shekarchi says he was shocked by the devastation at his Warwick law offices following the fire that swept through the building late last night.
Investigators are trying to determine what caused it, but they say that could be next to impossible. 12 News reporter Brandon Truitt joins us now from Warwick with the House Speaker's reaction.
Restoration crews spent a majority of the afternoon fencing off the property. When you step to the side, you can see some of the damage left behind. Windows have been busted out, and you can see through the rooms there. The roof totally gone, all of it a sign of how intense these flames were.
It was shocking. It was. I really was shaken, to be quite honest with you.
House Speaker Joseph Shekarchi on what it was like when he first saw this. A Tuesday night fire at the law office he's called home for more than 3 decades.
And it was pretty apparent it's a total loss.
12 News cameras were there Tuesday night. The offices off College Hill Road in Warwick catching fire before 10. Heavy smoke filled the area. A firefighter was taken to the hospital with a minor back injury. No one else was inside the office. When the sun rose Wednesday morning, the extent of the damage became clearer. The building has been hollowed out. It's a shell of what it used to be. From above, you see the roof has nearly fully collapsed. The fire department pouring water on this building for hours. Speaker Shekarchi is counting his losses, but says he's thankful it wasn't worse.
There are 8 units in that building, and it didn't just affect me or my family, my brother and sister as well, who share offices with me in the building. There were other attorneys and other small businesses who were also affected, so please don't forget them.
And another look at the damage now as the state's fire marshal is investigating this. They tell 12 News that it could be tough to pinpoint an exact cause of this fire because the damage is just that bad. In Warwick, Brandon Truitt, 12 News.